Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Emmertine Hull joining us. Excited to have our divorce coach for you joining us once again from Augusta, Georgia. That's divorcecoachforyou.com. Welcome back. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm
Glad
doing
to be here.
well. Please introduce yourself to our listeners today.
Yes, I'm Emmertine. I'm a divorce coach for seasoned women aged 50 and above, and I help them to emotionally heal after a divorce or breakup. And being a seasoned woman myself, I've gone through several breakups and one divorce. And I'm also a certified divorce coach. And I help you to also get your financial situation under control too. For instance, I help you to budget. If you need to find a job, help you find a job. If you need to start a business, I help you start a business. If you need job and career coaching, I help with that. And also, if you want to go back to school, I help you choose a school to go to and possibly pick a major. So almost any type of help that you may need, I'm here for you.
Great. And did you want to start off by showing a little video clip today?
Yes.
Awesome. In the meantime, let me just tell you a little bit more about her while she pulls that up. Again, her coaching is really for seasoned women age 50 and older. She helps women emotionally heal while going through a divorce, a breakup, or it could be even financial. It could be a job. It could be career. It could be educational. But she's here as a coach as well, even assisting with budgeting. And yeah, budgeting is something we could all use some help in, especially for those who maybe weren't financially independent. They were dependent and now need to learn from scratch what it's like to manage the household, manage the bills, pay the bills. And speaking of finances, I know she also helps women and coaches them to get their next job or maybe even their first job. Because, yes, ladies, a lot of us have been stay home moms, maybe don't have that education, that career, but you know what? She's going to inspire you to do it. And that's her main objective, really, is to help you all become financially independent. And she's got lots of great tips and things that you should know, even if you're just listening today. Maybe you're married, but maybe you're getting married, things you should know ahead of time. Right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you want me to go ahead and share the video?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I keep talking. I'm waiting for it to pop up. So I'll keep talking if you want.
Oh, okay.
Waiting for you anytime, honey. So she's here to empower women to live their best lives. And, she doesn't want to see you end up in poverty. It's happened. Some people go through divorce, lose their finances, don't understand. So again, divorcecoachforyou.com is her website. And we're going to now take a look at her screen and we're going to take a look at the video. Go ahead.
And this is a song I co-wrote with my granddaughter. And she's doing the singing for me. And this is my friend. She's also a seasoned woman. And this is the short version. This is the 1 minute version. There's a longer version, but this one is fine.
Yeah, I said it. This is the season women and sugar, spice, and everything nice. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Sugar,
yes, ma'am.
Spice,
this
and everything
is
nice.
That
Sugar, spice,
season
and
women
everything
anthem.
nice. You're not getting older, you're not to be ignored. You're confident and wise, looking better than before. Got the fine wine face, you're the ones that you adore. And we celebrating us, celebrating life and more. You talk about the past, you could leave it at the front. It's time to be selfish, doing whatever you want. You're so pretty and you're young, if you got it, baby, flaunt. Y'all get in the back, season women to the front. You're pretty and you're young, if you got it, baby, flaunt. Y'all get in the back, season women to the front. Y'all get in the back, season women to the front. Cause it's sugar, in the back, and everything nice. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Cause it's sugar, spice, and everything nice. Y'all get in the front. Y'all get in the front.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wait. Can you go over those lyrics with us? What was it? Can you share them? You wrote the songs, I'm sure you know. And by the way, Divorce Coach for You, where can we follow you? Is this on TikTok?
This is on TikTok and this is on YouTube Shorts.
Awesome. So tell us the lyrics. Go ahead. What are you saying?
And basically it's telling you to don't worry about the past, put the past behind you,
Yeah.
look forward to the future. And you're not getting older, you're getting better. Enjoy your life where you are. and just it's an anthem to seasoned women.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
and
love it.
thank you.
And so who's in the video? Explain who was that?
Oh, me in the gold.
Starring and who else?
And that's my friend Cynthia. Cynthia.
Oh, beautiful. And there was someone else. Was it three people?
Oh, oh, that was my granddaughter. She was the
Aw,
singer. And
okay.
she's a future seasoned woman. She's 20.
Wonderful. Well, let's remind everyone a little bit about what you do. Would you mind sharing?
Yes, you can contact me at Emmertine, Emmerstine, at divorcecoachforyou.com, 706-513-6442. You can contact me via Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and also Twitter. And my goal is to help seasoned women go successfully get through the breakup of their marriage or relationship, because since 1990, the marriages for women and men age 50 and older has doubled, and it has tripled for ages 65 and older. And it's something I did not find out until I actually went through it myself, and found that there were others out there like me, but I didn't know it at the time until I was actually going through it myself. And I know that it can be a painful process because I was married 32 years. I had never lived on my own, and my former spouse took care of everything. So, but my saving grace was I was an accountant by trade, but a lot of people don't know, especially seasoned women, don't know a lot about taking care of household finances, the income coming in the household, the bills is being paid, and they've never done a budget
Mm-hmm.
prior to being married, and they have to learn all these things. And I want to, and they all some of them also end up in poverty, but
Mm-hmm.
they're almost always worse off financially than men their age that divorce. So I want to make sure that they emotionally heal and be financially independent. That's my main goal. It's my
Okay.
purpose in life.
Oh, awesome. And you went through this yourself. Would you mind sharing your personal experience?
Oh, my personal experience. Yes, after 32 years of marriage, and a lot of times we don't know about it until it's upon us. I had no clue. Life as I knew it came to a halt, a screeching halt.
Mm-hmm.
And I was, after 32 years, I had been with him most of my adult life. So, like most girls, when we grow up, we try to find our Prince Charming, and then we always plan for getting married. That's how that was our normally our goal in life. And what I did when I first met my former spouse, I believe I was in my mid 20s,
Mm-hmm.
and we met in college. And during that time, and I don't know how I thought to do this,
Mm-hmm.
I made a list of the things I wanted
Mm-hmm.
in a man, and the things I didn't know at that time to make a list of things I did not
Yeah,
want. But as you get older, you learn more.
it's so
So I,
true.
so I made a list. I said I wanted someone dependable. That was very important,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted somebody intelligent. I
Yep.
want somebody that was ambitious, and most importantly, I wanted somebody tall.
Ah, I love that. Tall,
I
handsome.
I needed someone to be able to reach the top shelf in the kitchen cabinets because I'm only 5'2". I normally cannot reach them. So when I met him, we dated about 6 months, and I said, "Oh, he meets almost everything on my list." So I promptly proposed to him,
Aw.
and he accepted, and we got married during our lunch hour, and when we went back to work. And I went back after work. I went back to my mom's to pack.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know it was sudden. 6 months probably is not long enough. I know that now, but on a positive note, it lasted 32 years.
Wow.
So I'm not
Wow.
I'm not upset, and he's
Mm-hmm.
very dependable. So it's very important because
Aw.
they always say love is blind. What you probably need to do is put on thicker glasses,
Yeah. Aw.
and because when you pick someone based on love, you think love conquers all. And
Yeah.
we as women, we tend to be nurturers. We say, well, okay, it'll get better after we get married. It'll get better. And 9 times out of 10, it doesn't. It actually gets worse. So be careful. And if you see them exhibiting the negative traits or the traits you're not willing to accept, I say run
Yeah.
because they're showing you who they are. And like
Mm-hmm.
Popeye the Sailor Man says,
Ah, Popeye the Sailor Man. Love him.
I am who I am.
Ah, is that what
So
that was? What he used to say? Yes.
yeah, so if they show you, believe them, and give it relationship time to so you can get to know each other.
Yeah.
Because unlike me, I don't think 6 months is long enough because people can hide their true character in 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
and later so can we.
Yeah.
um, so give it time, and if you see him, like I said, if you see him exhibiting the bad traits, undesirable traits, do like Kenny Rogers in the Gambler song: know when to walk away and know when to run
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and get out of there. And I always tell women to get familiar with the finances in the house, because if we have a tendency to think, okay, everything's going to be okay. He's taking care of
Everything's gonna
everything.
be all right.
I don't have to worry about it. And then when the
Mm-hmm.
time comes, we're totally devastated. And a lot of women are too emotionally distraught to make logical decisions. And that's what
Mm-hmm.
divorce coaches do for you. We help you to make logical decisions at a time where you probably not
Mm-hmm.
emotionally able to do it,
Yeah.
because the decisions you make during that time can greatly affect you. And I always tell women to make sure that you know what assets that you have, because I read recently in the news that there was a famous soccer player that was getting divorced from his wife, and all his assets were in his mother's name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yes, and that's been in the news lately. So I know she was devastated. So know what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
and know the life insurance policies. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and one of my older friends once told me many years ago, never assume that he has you listed as the beneficiary on a life insurance policy. And I never thought that that would come to pass until
Mm-hmm.
lo and behold, I was getting divorced. And I knew he wanted to separate, and I didn't want to separate. I figured I was pushing 60. Everything was starting to fall.
Mm-hmm.
I
Of
need,
course.
and I needed to get rid of him, heal, and start my life
Aw.
over again. Because being almost 60, you can't. You don't have 2 to 5 to 10 years to waste on a separation. You need to go ahead and just cut your losses and go on with your life. And after reading about how so many uh, seasoned women are devastated,
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing that prompted me to start. I found this career basically by accident, by when I was
Mm-hmm.
researching the web on divorces, and that's when I found out, and I said, this is awful. And a
Yeah.
lot of times, attorneys they tend to make logical, rational decisions for you,
Mm-hmm.
help you make them, but they don't understand the pain that you're going through. And
Mm-hmm.
I actually once had an attorney tell me, of course he wasn't my attorney, that he had a client that divorced and she was 75, and she just needed to get over it.
Mm-hmm.
I just absolutely could not
Aw,
believe it. So,
yeah.
well, divorce coaches, we're like basketball players. Basketball coaches. We get you pepped up, make sure you come out doing your best, and that you end up the best possible light after the divorce is over. And I wish someone had told me about a divorce coach, but luckily, and I'm so grateful for this. My attorney she told me that things to do. She took an interest in me, and I was blessed. I was blessed to have her, and she told me some things to not do and to not do. So I'm grateful, and I've had some friends who are very astute at investing, etc. And she told me how what I needed to do at my age, because I don't have a
Yeah.
lot more years. So I'm grateful
Mm-hmm.
that she told me. So whatever other seasoned women have told me, I try to pass it on.
Mm-hmm.
And being separated also affects how you file taxes. So you need to
Yeah.
be careful about that also, because and get someone that's a reputable tax preparer to help you, because you might file your taxes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So be careful with that. And also, when you when you're newly divorced or separated or going through a breakup, a lot of guys know when you're wounded. They pick up on that, and nobody told me about that. And they try to come in and take advantage of you because they know you're in emotional turmoil. And this also happens to a lot of widowed women, because it happened to one of my friends also. The guy came in when she was very vulnerable. And I think it might have been a few days after her spouse of almost 50 years passed. And so be careful. And I have my attorney to thank for that too, because she told me, she said, be careful. Do not date while you're going through a divorce. Don't go out to lunch with anybody. Don't go on trips with anybody. And at that time, I had my eye on a guy that was 20 years younger.
Yeah.
Because now the cougar thing is a popular thing. Prior to that, I never dated anybody younger than me. I tend to get that guys older than me. And I saw him. I said, "Well, man, he really looks good. He's in great shape." I said, "Well, at least I wouldn't have to go to the gym for a week."
Yeah.
But I stopped. And when my attorney told me, don't
Yeah.
do anything wrong. So I'm so grateful. And then I ended up, and then I figured out later, after going through my divorce coaching course, that 2 years is the average time to give yourself to heal from a divorce and possibly a breakup too, because sometimes you're with a person for a very long time. So breakups can be bad too, and divorces can be bad, um, especially if you've been with a person a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we have just only 3 minutes left. We have to start to wrap it up, but really appreciate what you're doing and love your video. How did you want to end up for today?
Just feel free to contact me if you want somebody in your corner when you're going through a breakup or divorce. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you untangle the emotional turmoil that you're currently in, to make sure you come out better on the other side. Because divorce coaching is to me is it's a very important area, especially for seasoned women, because like I said, we generally tend to be end up worse off financially than men our age. And so if you need help with trying to figure out to buy the cost to buy a home, to rent an apartment, your living expenses, call me. I've been doing this over 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here to help you. Like I said, I've been through a breakup and divorce myself, so I have experience in that area. I'm also a certified divorce coach, and So if you need help with deciding what school to go to, I've been an academic advisor, and I'm a certified job and career coach. And I've also, if you need help with budgeting, that's my specialty. That's something I've done very, very long time. I also taught business, accounting, budgeting, etc. at the university level. So I'm very versed in how to make sure that you're not only emotionally healed, but you're financially independent.
Wow. Well, we appreciate the work you're doing to help us become financially independent. If we have any questions to work with you, you do offer a free consultation, right? Would you mind sharing one more time the best form of contact? And on TikTok, Divorce Coach for You. Check out our video and on YouTube Shorts. And how do we reach you again?
You can, if you, my first initial consultation is free of charge, and just go to divorcecoachforyou.com and click on free consultation. It's a little red triangle. Click on that, and it'll take you to a screen and just fill out. It's a very, very short form. It probably takes about a couple of minutes to fill that out, and the request will come to me, and we'll schedule an appointment for you to see me.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Pleasure having you here, and looking forward to the next time we connect. And we'll talk soon. Thank you again, Emmertine. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Thank you.
Are you looking for even more of the podcasts and hosts that you love? The Podcast Business News Network is proud to announce that you now have even more ways to listen live. Check out the MyTuner Radio, online radio box, and Simple Radio apps on iOS and Android, or find us online. Search for Business News Network on mytuner-radio.com, or search Podcast Business News Network on streama.com and onlineradiobox.com/US. Take your podcast on the go and don't miss a minute of the action.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house. And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.